Hey friends, this is Wayne over at the Ram Man. Uncle Ron and I are famous for redoing master cylinders and boosters, especially on the Fords and the Mopars, because they use the same vendors. We've got a client that says that he's having trouble with this booster. When people do send their boosters back, we've only had like one that wouldn't check out in 3 years. Now we're going to check out 3 parameters, what we're looking for. Number 1, does the can hold vacuum? Now, these are from the 60s, and they were not designed to hold vacuum for years, months, or hours because they were constantly hooked up to an engine. But they've got to hold vacuum for a little while. The other thing that we're going to check is when we apply the brakes and use up that vacuum reserve in the can, it's going to draw down, and we want it to stabilize. If it continues to bleed off and lose power and lose vacuum, that means that the control valve is bad. The other thing, the third thing we're going to check is we're going to make sure that it recovers rapidly. When we apply the brakes with the motor hooked up, we want it to recover rapidly. So it'll be under a suction and we're going to be depleting it. So here we go. Here we go, folks. And the gauge doesn't lie. The gauge doesn't lie. We've just drawn this thing up to over 20 inches of vacuum. And you see, stabilized. Brake application. It's staying stabilized. Or if the poppet valve was bad, I'd make it, see, I'm making it bleed off. I'm forcing it. But it's stabilized. And obviously it's holding vacuum. There it is. There's the needle. And here's our recovery while the engine's running. Apply, recovers. Apply, 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 fast recovery. Fast recovery, apply, depletion. I can't even deplete it with the motor running. And there it is, holding vacuum. So this booster right here is working textbook, especially for a Midland Ross. Basically, it couldn't be working any better. So, there she is, my friends. We'll take her off of here. Of course, this holds vacuum. This is where the master cylinder bolts to. So, we've had it disconnected for a minute. Now, I'm going to pull this check valve and we're going to see what happens. Try not to tear it up. Make sure this check valve's good. Yep. Leave that pressure off. And we can check it again. We're way up into the high 20s. There's 25 inches. High 20s. Still holding greater than 25. Most motors put out about 17. Look at that. The needle doesn't lie. No bleed off. No bleed off. No bleed off. Shit. That's as good as it gets, gang. God bless you. God bless America. And happy hot rodding. Bye.